Welcome to our sixth installment of Series 66. Today we're going to talk about the book of Joshua. I come to you from outside of the church because one of the most famous stories in the book of Joshua has to do with walking. And so we're going to walk together as I tell you a little about this story. In Joshua chapter 6, we see how God is working in a mighty way. God, throughout the book of Joshua, has been leading the people to the promised land. And he's been leading them through many different twists and turns and places that they would never imagine. If you look at a map of this particular area of the world, the journey that the people of Israel took in this, you will notice that they could have gotten to the promised land in much shorter time than 40 years. But scholars and theologians tell us that the reason that they kept moving, they kept going from one place to another is because they needed to learn a lesson. They needed to learn lessons about how to trust God, how to believe in God more fully. And then when they came across the city of Jericho in Joshua chapter 6, God gave them some unique instructions. I invite you to hear this word of God from Joshua chapter 6, starting in verse 2. Then the Lord said to Joshua, "See, I have delivered Jericho into your hands, along with its kings and its fighting men. March around the city once with all the armed men, and do this 6 days. Have 7 priests carry trumpets of ram's horns in front of the ark. And on the 7th day, march around the city 7 times, with the priests blowing the trumpets. When you hear them sound a long blast on the trumpets, have the whole army give a loud shout. Then the whole city will collapse, and the army will go up everyone straight in." My friends, this is a remarkable story. A story about how God worked through steps. As the people of Israel marched around the city of Jericho, they claimed it for God. They said that God was about to do an amazing and wonderful thing. As I'm walking around our church building today, I claim the same for God. That this place, this building, this site would be a place where God would be honored and people would see the glory of God. But I believe that can happen in your life too. What are the walls? What are the enemies that are building around your life? Where is it that you need to walk and claim God's goodness? Maybe it's for 6 days, for 7 days. Maybe it's multiple times each day. But how is it that you can walk and be able to claim the power and the message of God in all that you're doing? As we think about this remarkable story, I hope and I pray that you will walk, that you will take steps of faith into where God would be leading and how God would be working in your life and the lives of this community and around the world. I hope this devotion blesses you today, and I hope that you will see the power of God as you take each step towards Him each day. God bless you, and have a great day.